If you didn't know it yet, Kylie Cantrell is dropping her debut album, Valley Girl Problems, on July 24th, and I just saw the tracklist order, so let's break it all down. Starting off with the way that it's arranged, we have 3 songs above The Problem, and then we have her lead single, Carrie Bradshaw, and then 3 songs after The Answer. So I feel like the first half before Carrie Bradshaw is going to be like Kylie's like realization, and then the second half is going to be her solution or the way that she like begins to heal. Starting with the first track, Get Ready With Me, I would love for this song to be an upbeat hot girl anthem song, but I do think it's on brand for Kylie to kind of talk about concealing the issues, like concealer, makeup. I feel like makeup's going to be the really big like theme of this song. Next we have Valley Girl Problems, and I feel like this song could be kind of like you're not coming to terms with everything that has happened yet. Like you're more aware, but you haven't fully realized the intensity of the issue. I also feel like this song could maybe touch on like social media and how that affects you and your healing after a breakup. Just because like as great as social media is, it's really easy to just start comparing yourself to everybody online. Next, we have the third track, Closet, and Kylie has actually posted snippets of this song on TikTok and Instagram, but it's basically just about getting rid of anything that you don't need anymore. I feel like this is when the healing era really starts, or like when it gets introduced into the album. After that, we have the Problem interlude, which just moves us on to the next half of the album. Okay, next we have Carrie Bradshaw, which is like the middle ground of this entire album. And it's basically an empowering song about carrying a lot of emotional baggage, but doing it with confidence and owning your flaws. And it basically just sends the message that you should keep moving forward and pushing the boundaries even when life gets messy. On to the next half of the album, we have the Answer interlude, which I feel like is just going to shift the energy from like realization to healing. For Girls Like You, I would love for this song to be about friendships and like your best friend and how they can help you during your healing process. I feel like a lot of the Life of the Valley Girl series that Kylie did was revolved around friendships, so it wouldn't be too far off if this song was about like your best friend. Next we have Yuck, and there was a snippet of lyrics posted on her website, and I feel like this song is just going to revolve around like her taste in guys and how like no matter how hard she tries, she's just like always attracting guys that are just like yuck, you know? I think a lot of the time when we go through breakup and heartbreaks, we blame the other person a lot for all the harsh feelings that, we're experiencing. However, in the snippet of the song, Kylie has a lyric that says, "Wish I could hate you, but I got bad taste." So I feel like Kylie's just going to touch on how relationships are evidently like a two-way street and how it's not 100% anyone's fault. And she kind of just blames herself for attracting such like icky guys. The final track on the album is called Space Between, and there was a snippet that had already been posted, but the song just basically covers an experience she had with an ex-best friend and how it made her feel, and I feel like it might also touch on like part of like healing and forgiving, but I'm not too sure yet. Overall, there are 9 tracks on this album. I'm so excited to hear it all on July 24th. Make sure you pre-save Valley Girl Problems to support our girl Kylie.